In this video, I want to take you through some of the points that I noted down during that funny and biased kind of interview between Yvonne Okwara of Citizen TV and Rigathi Gachagua, the party leader of DCP and also former deputy president of this Republic of Kenya. Point number one, the president is keeping records and files of whatever deals that he is actually having with these MPs. And with further ado, roll this tape.
He is saying he wants to form a multi-agency team under the office of the president to deal with corruption. I can tell you, and I want to tell these members of parliament, you will have to stick with William Ruto to the end. You'll go home together, because the minute you try to move and abandon him, like it happened to Moi in the year 2002, he will have a file on all of you. So all those senators who took money during my impeachment, all those MPs who took money during my impeachment, all those MPs who took money for the finance bill, all those MPs who have been taken.
I once said that this parliament has done more harm than good to the Kenyans. And the MPs knows fully well that the president is their master and they're just disciples. So they have no way they can actually impeach the president. The president has got power to dissolve the parliament, something that he can actually do it wherever he feels like. But they have no power to actually impeach the president, because whatever that they're actually going to present revolves around them. With the powers vested in them as the MPs by the Constitution, it's very clear that they can actually impeach the executive. But this current legislature cannot do anything. They do no such a thing, because they know very well that this is their own man. So they will always remain tied to him until the end, because they know fully well if they dare do something wrong, the president will deal with them one-on-one, because he has already started. He's pointing fingers at some of them. Number two, Yvonne Okwara, actually, I can as well give you 30% out of 100, because that interview always revolved around one point. You wanted to make Rigathi feel like he's a tribal chief. Whoever sent you, go and tell him or her that it has failed. Because everybody, as far as I know, is tribal. Wherever you come from, you are tribal. At least you have got somewhere you come from. Why are you making him feel like as if he is from hell, you are from heaven, so you know everything about it? With further ado, I want you to roll this tape.
About a month and a half.
Yes.
And you addressed people from Mount Kenya. From your itinerary, we also noted that you met people from other communities as well.
Yes, I did.
The Kisis in Minnesota.
Yes, I did.
We're told also you met the Kambas in
Yes.
Washington, D.C.
Yes, I did.
And I'm not sure, but the Somalis also?
Yes, I did.
You met them?
Yes.
I'm not sure where that was. But Mr. Gachagua, some would ask then, why are you comfortable meeting Kenyans along tribal lines?
Yvonne, there are no Kenyans who sit somewhere as Kenyans. If you go to the United States, people have community organizations that were not established by Rigathi. I've not been to America for a long time. But when you go to America, you find the people from the mountain have their own organization. The Abagusi have their own organization. The Ma have their own organization. The Kamba people have their own organization. The Mlembe nation have their own organization. And let me tell you, Yvonne, let people not pretend that communities don't sit together and talk the same language. God, in his own wisdom, created people with an identical language. And people tend to congregate around each other to discuss their issues. So when the Abagusi community invites me to address them in the United States, do I tell them I cannot meet you until you call the Kambas and you call the Masa?
Let me tell you this, especially men. It's only a stupid person who will call Rigathi Gachagua tribal. Even a man, where you come from, you just have to build out a small house, not that your father constructed for you. You don't need to include Kasimba. I'm talking about a house that a man hustles and then builds for himself. Then that is where you will actually walk out going to a city or anywhere in town to look for white collar job or any hustle. Wherever you will meet a woman on the way, like Okwara here, you can as well bring her back home. This is your own house. So we are talking about if your people are in support of whatever, if you know fully well that even if whatever you are doing or wherever you are going, it haribika, you will still come back here. That is what people do. That is what politicians do. You make sure that from wherever you come from, everything is okay. People still love you. You will fail to be a governor, but you can as well be an MCA from wherever you come from. You cannot be an MCA of Nairobi when you have never campaigned from Nairobi. That is what happens. So when you are talking about how he met blah, 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 I can as well tell you that I saw a video of Rigathi Gachagua meeting the Kissis, the Kambas, and the Maasais, people who are in America. But please, this one was so funny. And I know you know very well you failed whoever that sent you. Back to the center. The last point, Rigathi made us know that actually Sidon Bank belongs to a certain person or a certain individual. And SHA was just a way of squandering money from people. And I can as well ask you, where is this government getting money or empowerment? And if even as far as supporting our very own boys, Harambee Stars. This money, don't be surprised if they'll tell you that hii pesa ilikuwa ya this and this and this. Now, as we discuss, SHA, you have already tested the tip of it, that there's some money that will being dispersed to areas where the people or the leaders in those kind of organization are the beneficiaries of it. How do you talk about that? So please, Kenyans, if you want more of this discussion, you can as well follow me on my YouTube channel at King Obem Official, and on my Facebook page is at King Obem page. Up to that juncture, I can say, vamos to my YouTube